All right. There
Okay.
we go.
Um, we're gonna say hi.
Absolutely.
Say hi.
Hi, everybody. Thank you all for joining us today. We are really, it's overused to say that we're excited, but we're really enthusiastic about the things that we're going to show you and our excursion on the cruise. It's going to be wonderful. So,
We're just sharing a little bit today of Laura. She's got a teaser, she has one class project, and then she has one auction thing. So it really is a teaser. You're going to see most of it all on the ship. Um, Laura, we're going to just skip over you at the moment. You can wave. And
Okay.
I'm going to pin Mara because she has, I think, a lot she wants to say, and this way she can go if she needs to go.
Gotcha.
So,
Oh, there she is.
Mara,
Uh,
you have the floor.
Hi
Please.
hi everyone. I can't see the gallery, but I guess I'm there, right?
Yeah,
So
Yep.
you can
you
all see
are.
me. Okay. Okay. Well, welcome to our Zoom call. I'm sorry I'm not going to be on the cruise with you. So
Oh,
yeah, unfortunately I can't, but I wanted to just give you some important information. I know most of you are experienced cruisers and have been on cruises with Great Yarns before, but just especially for the new people, I just wanted to share just a few insights. So everybody hopefully has a valid passport that's good for at least 6 months from the date of return, correct?
Correct. Yep.
yes.
Okay, all right,
Yep.
great. And so if you haven't done so already, please go on the celebrity website and register for your cruise.
Hmm.
I can't see the gallery. Is there any way for like anybody to raise a hand and I could see it and then I could know is there anyone that has not checked in yet online? Oh, that's great. So then I don't have to go through this. That's great. Okay, so you're all good people and good citizens, and you've done what you're supposed to do, and you've read what we've sent you. So that's awesome. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
So the first day, March 8th, you're going to have your cocktail party in the Reflections Lounge. We have some nice conference room space for you, the Alpha, Beta, and Gamma meeting rooms, which are on deck three, which is, hello?
Hi.
Oh, I don't know. Did somebody stop me? No, okay. Which is on deck three, which is the plaza deck midship near the grand foyer. Your hosts, Fontel, Carrie, and Laura have planned some incredible things for you. And that's where the meeting rooms, all the magic will take place. Um, for those of you that have questions, I've gotten a lot of questions from this group, which is great initially, and I've done my best to answer all of them. But for those of you that have questions about dining, most of the group has early dining, but some of you have celebrity select, which is the open seating, and I would suggest maybe at the cocktail party you find out who's got select and who's got early. For those of you that have early, you're going to be seated at the same table in the dining room.
Oh,
For
cool.
those of you that have select or open dining, you can just find dinner partners at the first day or in class and, you know, decide that you're going to go to dinner, whatever time is best for all of you, and go have some dinner partners from the group. Um, if there's any special medical or dietary needs that you haven't told me about already, such as CPAPs, distilled water, or anything else you need to know, I would recommend that you send me an email now. We still have enough time to get that for you. Um, Special medical and dietary needs would be important. We asked that in the beginning, and I'm pretty sure I have them all, but if anything's changed, please send me an email, mara@dreamvacations.com. Does anybody out there get seasick?
Don't know.
Okay. Well, if you don't know, the best way to make sure that you don't is to get C bands, SEABANDS, You can get them at Walgreens or CVS. They sell them where they sell the Dramamine usually. And also get a packet of Bonine, Bonine. The two of those together have no side effects, can go with most medications, but of course check with your doctor or pharmacist. But I recommend that just to make sure that you're okay. Laura, I think you get seasick if I remember.
One
Is that
time.
right? Is that right?
One,
Yeah.
one time I did. That's one time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a sailor. I don't typically get seasick, but
Yeah.
I did that one time. It was being in that room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
below decks there.
Yeah. So anyway, I am here now and I'll open up to anybody that wants to ask me any questions.
What time is the early dining?
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
How
Yep.
do we know which one we're in? I was just quickly looking at my stuff and I don't see anywhere that tells me.
It's on your invoice.
Oh, really?
It's on your invoice. It'll also be on your sale and sign card when you get on board. Okay. Any other questions?
Got it. Yeah.
Oh, I think Judy Johnson had a question, right, Judy?
I am.
Oh, somebody, oh, you answered it? Okay. Okay, great. Okay.
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, that's okay, Judy. Well, it's great to see all of you, and I hope you have a wonderful time. I know you will. If anything comes up before you go, please feel free to give me a call. And if not, I very much look forward to hearing about it when you come back. And I think Fontel and Kerry might share some news with you about some future events that might be happening. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, take it away.
All right. Thanks, Mara.
My pleasure.
Always being on here.
My pleasure.
Absolutely.
Before we turn the floor over to Laura, does anybody have any questions about, anything regarding the schedule that we sent out, the itinerary, or just, are y'all good? Otherwise, you can email or text us. Okay, perfect. So we're all in the Hilton. We're going to meet in the morning and go over to the warehouse on the 7th. So I just want to go over that with you because that's our first meeting point, and I want to make sure you all know that. So 9:30 in the morning on the 7th, just be down in the lobby and we'll make our way over to the warehouse, which will be just a lot of fun. We'll have refreshments. Besides the fabulous things that Laura is going to show us of her knitting projects and classes, she's also been doing some artwork that I, for one, she shared a couple pictures, can't wait to see because I'm going to do a little shopping. And I mean artwork. I mean like watercolors and stuff. So some really beautiful things. And that evening we have our dinner, our Italian dinner, which this restaurant's so much fun. It's delicious, it's fun, it's not fancy,
and
but
you
it's
can
really
walk there.
good.
It's really close.
Yeah. So, all right.
So I'm sorry, I have one question with regard to that dinner. I'm pretty sure we signed up, but how do we know that we actually signed up for the dinner?
So I'm going to, while Laura is talking, and I will let you know. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Anybody else? And really everyone signed up, so I'm sure you're there.
Okay, that works for me.
All right then. Laura?
Well, take it away, Laura.
Okay. Yes. We used to live, Matt and I used to live across the street in a condo from this Italian restaurant that we're going to be eating at, that we dined at least once a week for like 4 years. So they're very familiar with us and they are great. And basically we have a reservation for 24. And if I have to call a few days before and increase the reservation, they will do that. So we're all good with that. And I do hope to see you all there because it really is like some of the best Italian in town.
It's good.
So,
We've been there a few times.
yeah. So I'm so glad that you're all coming with, and I'm excited. And Mara, I promise I'm not going to get seasick this time. Oh my God. And it always takes me, I've been seasick twice in my life, maybe three times, under really bizarre circumstances, like on a small sailboat crossing the Gulf of Mexico in the Gulf Stream, where the waves are doing, that, and the wind is doing whatever. So I've learned, but I thank you for the snap bands and the boning. I'll make sure I have some. Anyway, so I am wearing a sneak preview. This is a sweater that's made with Symphony as a base, which is our DK wool blend, and magic balls. And so all it's one color of Symphony and half linen stitch. So I'm going to get up and get closer so you can see it. 2 rows of the Symphony and 2 rows of the magic balls. So what is a magic ball? Well, it's one of the things that we're going to do. I think we do that on the first day, as a matter of fact, and you're going to learn to make your own magic balls. And magic balls are all of these young textures tied together in appropriate lengths so that they make good transitions as you knit. And we're going to have lots and lots of textural yarns, lots of bits and pieces that you can add in, but also lots of stuff that you can use as your basis. So you're going to start to learn how to develop a color story based around sort of some main ideas, and then what you add as accents, because this would be really boring without that lime green pop in there or that fuchsia pop that's down here. So, so we're going to learn to do that. And while I make my magic balls on a ball winder, they can easily be made by hand, and I have instructions for doing it both ways. And the yarns need to be reasonably gauge compatible, of course, or it's not going to work very well. But I have lots of little tips and hints, like how you make the sleeves match. The front and the back doesn't match. You can see at the side seam that they don't match, but that doesn't matter because nobody's looking at that seam. But the sleeves match. Not perfectly, but well enough. So that's one of the tips that we'll do in that class. Does anybody have any questions about that?
Laura, will you be showing us or selling us the bits and pieces of all the I'm assuming the Symphony is the purple.
No, the Symphony in this is actually a soft beige.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's a big part of the color lesson. So let me see if I can get close enough that you can actually see that. I don't think that you can.
No, I don't even see a soft beige.
No. In reality, you can see it. Or maybe you can see it in the cuff.
Oh,
It
I
looks
see. Okay.
gray.
Yeah. I like.
Well, it's pretty beige. But that's also a big part of the color lesson because the colors that are in this are really bright. And using that beige throughout has just softened everything and made it sort of a garden kind of effect instead of a screaming, brilliant thing. If the Symphony had been something like a purple, the whole thing would be a lot higher key than it is. So that's kind of part of the lessons. So yes, we have Symphony for sale, and we have components, and then we have little like mixtures of stuff that you make a little extra kit from all the bits and pieces, because sometimes you just need a little bit of something to give it a spark, and that all gets done. So yes, we have all that. But if you have stuff in your stash, I don't want you bringing lots of stash, but if you have textures or colors in your stash that you're like, I just have not ever really known what to do with this, you might bring a skein or two of that, because I'll bet you that we can figure out how to use it in something like this.
But I'm going to say something for those of you who don't know and haven't been to Laura's warehouse before. The warehouse is, there's a ton of stuff there for you to pick and choose and purchase and love and take home. And then Excuse me, and then we will have a store on the ship. So
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, now you're talking.
Yes, absolutely.
So
we're
the things we get at the warehouse, can we ship those home?
Yes.
Or are there things that we need to purchase at the warehouse that we need to bring with us? Or is that both?
Kind of both.
It's
Yeah.
kind of,
Both.
so you may see, we're not going to show you everything in the warehouse that's going to be on the ship because, you know, we need to have some surprises. And Laura has a lot of models and a lot of things to see in the warehouse. So there may be things there that you want to purchase yarn for, purchase a kit for. And those yarns you can leave and they will be shipped home to you.
Okay.
But you may also do a little pre-buying there on a couple of the things that we're showing that are going to be in class. And so of those yarns, you might want to take them on the ship or take enough to start the class with, and the rest can be shipped home. But Laura
Okay.
is also graciously going to have lots of small balls for you to start a class with, to get the technique down that she's teaching, and then you can
Right.
knit your actual garment on the yarns that you buy. So she's covering all the bases for you. We'll have lots of goodies.
Okay. Thank you.
And there's a substantial amount of symphony in this studio. I'm not certain that we can bring everything. So that might be, for instance, if you know that you want to make this sweater, you don't need to worry too much about the magic ball portion of it, but you might want to select your symphony skeins. So I think it's 6, 7, or 8 skeins, whatever. You might want to pick your symphony color so that you know that you have that. And anything that is gone, of course I can dye it. So it can always be ordered for shipping later. If something, because I can't predict, if I have
got a question.
18 skeins of a color and 5 people want it, it's gone.
Okay.
But I can say it again. So
I have a
Darlene?
question.
Go ahead, Darlene.
Okay, you mentioned using a ball winder. Should we bring one or is it okay to do it by hand?
I will have a ball winder or 2 on board. And we're happy to wind, but you can also do it by hand, Darlene, but both options will be open for you.
But if you
Okay,
want
thanks,
a
Fontel.
ball winder, if you want to bring your own ball winder, do it.
Okay.
yeah, in particular for the magic ball class.
Because we're only
Because-
going to have 1 or 2, and there's
right.
whatever.
And there's 20 people or so in class. So if everybody wants to make magic balls on a ball winder at the same time, that's not going to happen. But if you have
But
your
it's easy to wind.
because they're not, yeah, I mean, a little manual ball winder, that's not that big a deal to bring in your stuff. So
Okay.
yeah, you might want to do that.
Thanks.
It'd be hard for us to bring 20, but if everybody brings their own, we're good.
Good question.
Yes, very good. Okay. Any other questions on this? All right. So now comes, so that's a teaser for a class. And now comes something that you could actually pre-order if you want to. And this is, so I've been, you start to wonder, do I still have it? Do I still have that creative spark to do something really cool? I'm pretty sure this proves that I do. So this is a wrap that explores how entrelac relates to chevrons.
This is so beautiful.
Sweet.
And while we are not teaching entrelac per se in any of my classes, if you are interested in this and you don't know how to do entrelac, I think that Carrie and Fontel are figuring out how to make that be one of the evening or morning sessions. So, and if you all know how to do entrelac, then we don't have to do that. So this is a very generous wrap. I love this. This involves several things that I love. First of all, I just love outlining entrelac boxes with a contrasting color and a contrasting texture. In this case, the center section is symphony in a multicolor. So this is Pueblo, which is these really yummy browns and blues with a slate otter. So it's got a little plushness to it, without getting big and furry, but feels really nice because that otter is so soft. And then, so you make this center section, and then you go back to the ends and you pick up the chevrons.
Mm.
And they go seamlessly from the entrelac into the chevron. And the chevron is stuff and a little bit of the symphony and a little bit of otter. And I have to say that in looking at this, it would be an awesome jacket.
Yes, it would.
Really so awesome, I may have to make that. It would really be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be an awesome throw. And basically, if you know, it could be a lap throw if you just make it twice as wide and not as long, or twice as wide and then add this to this end would be an incredible throw. So there's some really interesting options here. And we will have stuff on board. We'll have otter on board. But I did put together some colorways for you to see what else.
Oh, good.
So this is Kilimanjaro and mink and shale. And again, in a minute, as soon as I put these out and get this out of the way, I'll come up close to the camera so you can see them better, because that one looks a little bit dark. This is ginger. I have Blue Lagoon.
Oh,
Beautiful.
And Mojave.
Yeah.
So let me do my little shtick here. Make room for my butt. There's just, there's no way that I can get the long view and get the close view except to do this. So here I am, happily doing it. Okay, so the Kilimanjaro is this deep, rich browns, taupes, gray, and camel. And mink, this otter, you can't even tell what it is, but it's deep brown and black. So it would be these stripes outlined in this, and then this on the end. So that's a truly neutral combination. The Blue Lagoon, of course, is one of our all favorite, so multicolored, different aquas and turquoises with an aqua otter and this blue-green stuff.
It's really nice.
And this one I know you couldn't see very well. This is Mojave. And it's a soft peach, a soft khaki, a soft aqua, and a sage green. And I put it with this khaki otter and this stuff. So it keeps it from being a too sweet. But if you are a pinky person, the ginger is great. It's just pink and lavender and periwinkle and sage green. Yes, I do like green. And I think green adds a lot of things. This lovely plummy otter.
Laura, these colors are beautiful.
Yeah, they turned out really good, didn't they?
I know you just put them together because we.
I did this morning.
Yeah, it's
pictures. They're going to be on the website when, Montel?
Wednesday.
Okay, so you'll be able to look at them in my color corrected photographs on Wednesday if you're uncertain. And these can be ordered. I have enough to make one, sometimes two of these particular colors, but you're not limited to these either. This is something that, again, it's one skein of stuff, so I'll have lots of single skeins of stuff wound up, and you can start with the symphony or you can start with the stuff. Either way is a good starting point to then see how it's going to develop.
Laura, you mentioned a jacket. Would it
Well,
take the same amount of yarn or would that be different?
so no, it would be different. So let's see. Let me do a little guesstimation here. So it doesn't need to have, so it'd probably be 1.5 stuff because this is one stuff and it's not quite big enough,
Mm-hmm.
but it's deep enough. So probably another half skein of stuff and maybe one more otter and maybe one more symphony. I don't know. I could do a little work on that.
And sleeves, because we'd have to add a little bit on for sleeves.
Yeah.
Well, unless it's a Ruana type.
Oh,
Well, yeah, if it's just a Ruana type, this
oh yeah.
you could almost make this work. It's just a little, it's not quite wide enough, but it might be too long.
It is too long, so it could be
So
just
took this much off. That gives you, it's probably, it's at least one skein of symphony that you could, you know, there's no have tos except for the entrelac part. This part, if you've got symphony left and you're running out of stuff, you just put some more rows of symphony in. This is really the below part is pretty loosey goosey. So yeah, you probably could fuss around with that and get something easily that way. Because the concept is, yeah, the concept is there. It's just, and if you were doing it as a Ruana, you could do it center front to center front.
So Laura, you do the entrelac section in the middle first, and then you pick up the ends.
Yeah.
It's very clever how you've segued from entrelac and those joins and just fit in the chevron. It's just masterful.
And conceivably, you could start with this segue into entrelac, but if you do that, then the other end
goes the other way.
It's not identical.
Right.
It's continuation as opposed to a mirror image.
Right.
This way, you get both ends being knit in the same direction.
Really important if you're talking about the Ruana or the jacket that those ends match. So
yes, if you were, I would suggest eliminating a side seam.
Okay. Well, you could start up the back, do the whole back, and then divide it in half.
So it depends on whether you want it closed or open in the side.
Right.
Yeah. But you know what? That's kind of the fun of classes with me. That's something we can sit and work on and figure out. Because then we can figure out exactly how big it has to be, if we need to add one more square or what, you know, what it is exactly we have to do to make it work.
Okay.
Yep. And there's time on the last day for to really, if we haven't, anything that's like hanging loose, there's time in the last day to address that.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. All right. Do we have any questions? Any more questions about this? All righty. Well, now, so one of the sadnesses of me deciding that I was going to retire someday is when I stopped making Merino Mia, because I would have had to buy like 4 more years worth of yarn, and I didn't want to commit to doing that. As it turns out, I probably would have been okay, but I didn't want to commit to doing that at that point. Thought if I can, and my husband Matt, who would really like me to quit, he every time a yarn comes like gone, he's like, well, you know, we could get a little bit of it. It's like, no, the point is, you're getting a little bit of this and a little bit of this. Now you got to kind of make them anyway. Well, I found some Merino Mias that were off color, that didn't fit into anything. So I overdyed them and came up with some really beautiful yarn. So there's now quite a bit of Merino Mia in this studio. And what I have done is to put together 8 packs. Okay. If you all remember this shawl, which is a fabulous chevron shawl with twisted fringe, I might add.
Ooh. Just part of a class. Yes.
So this particular shawl takes 6 to 8 skeins, and a sweater takes basically 16 skeins. So I've put together all these 8 packs, and we're going to have a little auction here. You can claim them. I've got numbers on them, and come Wednesday, the website will have pages that show these numbered colorways. So I'll lay them all out here. And like I said, if you want to claim them, you can. And in almost every case, there's either 2 packs that are compatible, or I can make another pack that's compatible. So so if you do want it, it's not that you're going to have exactly the colors of anything that I'm going to show you, but the colors are pretty beautiful, and there are things that could be done. So I'm going to remind you of 2 of the great Merino Mia sweaters that 16 skeins would make.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And this is part of our chevron classes. If you notice, the stripes at the bottom are straight across, and then the chevron is slowly added. Well, what happens when you take a straight line and you make it go like this? It gets narrower. So the swing is built into this jacket because you have this number of stitches that all of a sudden are going up and down. And that's just one of the wonderful architectural ways that we can shape our clothing with hand knitting. This particular chevron is an eccentric chevron. See, it's long, short, short, long, long, short, short. And we're going to talk about that and how you can do that. And this uses Fibonacci, so which we're also going to talk about. So this one kind of has a little bit of everything in it, and it has some lights and darks, so it has some contrast, which when you're doing chevron, that's a great thing, because you really, you know, it kind of wasted if you're doing all that work and you can't see that it's doing that chevron, especially in the case of these eccentric ones. So a jacket like this takes 16 skeins.
Is that in one of your books, Laura?
This was in Knitters magazine.
Okay.
But
what's the name of it?
I have the pattern. Agate Ripples.
Yes.
Agate Ripples. And just so you can see the beauty of the colors in this, I'm gonna come up and visit.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
So it looks really neutral, but it's not. It's got a lot of kind of a khaki gold in it, a mustard in it. It's got a lot of aqua in it.
Beautiful.
Laura, are those drop sleeves or fitted sleeves?
This is
Oh.
this is fitted. So it's a shaped armhole. This is head and sleeve. But of course we can change that too. And then the original big deal Merino Mia jacket is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, love it.
that suits everyone, looks great on everyone, is just exactly a blank canvas for playing with color. It's half linen stitch. In this case, the colors were very selected, but there is no reason why you can't approach this in this same way. And I think when you see the color combinations that are available, you'll see that there's a lot of possibilities for it. So let me get to that. And it's now, so it's been so cold here, and my studio does not have heat. So for the past month, I've been walking around here with fingerless gloves on and a space heater going up by my desk, and just absolutely freezing. Takes a long time for this big empty space to get cold, and then it takes a long time for it to heat back up. So now this is the first day that it's not cold in here. And in fact, it's a little warm for me to be putting on. I haven't turned the air conditioning back on, which I will have to do. But rest assured, when you're here in March, we do have air in this building. And if it will never be cold like that in March. It's just okay. So I have these all laid out because I took pictures, and they have numbers, but the numbers aren't necessarily going to be any kind of sensible. So let me just put them out with their numbers.
Oh,
elegant. I just want to say while you're doing that, Laura, say to all of you out here on our Zoom that the fabulous thing about having classes with Laura is that we learn so much. You know, it isn't just the technique of the stitch, but everything she has to say about it, how you can adapt it, what makes it different, like elongated
chevrons.
Thank you, chevrons, long and short. I mean, who would do that? So there's always so much to know from you, Laura, and we're still so happy that you're, you know, sharing yourself with us even a little bit at a time.
And again, I can get some of these, like this is looking very dark. I can show you closer what those colors really are, but at least we'll start here. Oh, not bad. I can get, so I have 12 and I'm going to get 6 up, and then we'll do the other 6.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's intriguing.
Yeah, and there's another one.
Okay, that looks like Seahawks. Yay.
I seem to have lost my little tag for it though, so I'm going to have to figure out which one that is. Oh, I was being so careful.
I'm guessing 13 because
no, 12. There's 12. So
you got 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 already.
So it's probably 10.
Oh. 10 is upper left in our field, or lower
11,
left.
12, 11, 9.
All the whites and neutrals and the one.
It's got to be 8 then. No, 8. So it's got to be 9. It's got to be 9.
No, already got 9.
How about 7?
There's 7. Laura, 9 is right in front of you.
Okay, then it must be 7. At least that part I know is true. But at any rate, so obviously these two are incredibly compatible to one another. But this also, or this also, would be great with this. Even these two sort of lighter ones would work together. So I am going to, because I know you want to see the other ones. So I am going to push this. Oh, maybe I can do this.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Oh, love it.
This is how I photographed them, so I know I can get 3 on it.
That's nice too.
And I kind of tried to put them together in groups where, yeah, you can see that they could work together. Okay, this is not bad. So let me see what happens if I get closer. Oh, that's not bad. You can kind of see what those colors are.
Those are really nice. Yeah, they show well, Laura.
Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can, because there's 3 more. Well, maybe I can, these two are kind of so similar, I'm gonna pile them. Yeah, same thing here. Okay. That's 1. Oh, somebody's gonna love this one.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah,
You
I
know who
like that.
somebody is?
all those reds.
Maria.
Yep.
And then 2 that are really similar.
Oh, the
Soft
greens.
plum.
Yeah,
Mhm.
plum.
And this one has a little more of the burgundies in it.
Oh.
But again, these 2 are very compatible to one another. But you know, so you look at like that, and there's a there's a lot that's compatible. So you tell me what you need to see or would like to see or what I can do here.
What would you put with number 1? Or is that more of a standalone? The reds.
The
The
red
red.
front, Laura.
So one of the things that I have, so this is Merino Mia, but there was also Mia 2, which is interchangeable with it, but they were in bigger skeins, and there's a little bit of that left. And it happens to be things that are really compatible to that range of colors, because there's this, and there's these 2 deep purples.
Okay.
Which I think are pretty yummy with that. And then I would add more of this one, which right now is the only well, it's not the only multicolor because there's this, but it's one of the few multicolors. I like this because it's bringing in some of and there's some of this, which is very nice with it.
Yeah.
So how would one order that? How would one say what to order?
So it would be number 1. I would say number 1 times 2, and I'll just put this all over there together and make sure that there's enough to make 2 packs, because these are a little bit less. So if there are 3 of these skeins, that's not so there'd be 1 more of the other skein added in. That's all it would take actually. So that, because these are not quite 2. One of these is not quite 2 Mias. So 3 of these plus an extra Mia would be the equivalent of that.
That's really beautiful. Who's speaking? Who wants this color?
Nini.
Oh, okay, Nini.
Okay, that has your name on it?
I guess it does.
Okay, I'm taking it away.
So Laura, this is Jan. I would take number 10 times 2.
Okay. Let's come around this way and look. Which one is number 10?
The one you first showed, the neutrals with the little pop of brown.
Yep. So That is the one that I can't do without adding in some of these other pale colors.
Okay, keep them on the kind of neutral end.
In the pure neutrals, this is it.
Yeah, but you've got some that's a real pale. Down on the far end next to the pale blue, there's another one.
Not that green, but maybe this
that
green.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then that's
okay. So I just need to find 2 more. I can do that.
That's really pretty.
I can do that.
Does anybody have questions while Laura's out looking? Okay.
What's the number of the one in the back, in the top left with the turquoise in it?
There we go.
That's
Number
it.
12.
Dan, does that look good?
That looks good.
Laura, what's the one that right in front of where you're standing? It's got almost the same color as your dress.
This one.
Yeah.
Let me get this out of the way, clear a path. It's really dark, so you can't see it. So let me clear a path so I can get on the table. And I'll show it to you.
So to clarify, these packs are to make that big shawl that she had.
1 8-pack will make the shawl, right? If we pump it up, then you get a sweater. Okay, so
Laura, this is Maria. That last sweater that you had on, what yarns were you using for that?
Mia.
the jacket,
The jacket with
yeah,
the deep.
merino Mia, this yarn.
That's going to take 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those colors are where?
This is it. This is all the yarn we have.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any more.
No, we do not have those colors. All right. Unfortunately, I don't even have close to those colors. So that's just a non-starter.
And there just isn't any more yarn to do it.
No.
Right.
Okay, so what this is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
That's got Diana's name on it.
Okay.
Do you have 2 of the? Yeah.
Yes, I can make 2 of this.
Okay, thank you.
Now I lost its little thingy. So let me get a scrap of paper. Okay, that I can do.
So Laura, the wrap with the Kilimanjaro,
Mm-hmm.
and then how do I order that or request for that to be set aside?
It's going to be on the site on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, okay.
Yeah. So is that the best thing, Fontel, for them to just wait until Wednesday and order from the?
Yeah, we're shooting for, hopefully it'll be on Tuesday, but at the latest it will be on the site and be able to purchase there on Wednesday.
Do you know how to go on the site to purchase?
I'll figure it out.
Did you show the Kilimanjaro one? Can you show that again?
She's talking about the
Just a second.
And when you say the site, you're saying the
Okay.
Great Yarn site?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about this wrap.
Yeah.
In this Kilimanjaro colorway.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah.
Could I see the ones that were on the white poster board?
Yep.
The 4, 5, and 6.
Yep.
Just so we can go through this too, to go on the website to order, go through that.
You go. So our website is sales@greatyarns.com, and that'll bring you to our homepage. And then you will see you'll see a listing, and under the name is going to say presentation.
Those are gorgeous.
And you're going to
So
see
number 6, what would you say to get 2 different ones of these, or just try to duplicate? They're very similar.
I would just get these 2. That's as good as I can get. Like, this is the
Okay.
only skein of this color in existence.
Ooh. Can I do that?
Just these 2? Absolutely.
Who is this?
Can I? Yep.
Who is this? What's your name?
Judy.
Judy?
Judy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Judy.
Yes.
And Laura,
Hello.
Yes.
this is Valerie,
Thank you.
and I want number 2 and 3.
Okay, which ones were those?
Of course you
To
do,
your
Laval.
to your right.
This one.
Yes.
Okay, this one and yep, this one. Okay, I think those are great together. Yeah, that's terrific.
Oh, that's cool.
That is
Yeah.
nice.
That's just beautiful. Okay, Valerie.
Yes.
Okay.
So Fontel, if we order this now, how much should we bring with us, or are we just going to pick them up in St. Petersburg?
My suggestion is that I drop ship these to you. We're not really going to be working with this yarn. This is just a special offering to you guys.
Oh, no, this particular yarn, yes, I get you're going to drop ship, but for the shawl, for the Kilimanjaro.
You know, a lot of it depends on how fast a knitter you are.
Oh, I'm not. Okay.
Then you might want one skein of otter and 2 skeins of symphony wound so that you can get started. You have to do the entire entrelac center before you get to the ends.
Got it. Okay.
And there's nothing particularly hard about those. It's just picking up the stitches.
Right. Okay, great. Thank you.
So is all of this going to be drop shipped?
Yes.
Today?
No, whatever we order on Wednesday, is that all going to be drop shipped, or is something going to be held in St. Petersburg?
As long as I have it, I think drop shipping is probably a better idea.
Okay. It'll get to us in time.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of what you're going to see, though, you'll see in the warehouse and on the ship. So what will be up on the website Wednesday will only be this.
Okay, I'm gonna go off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I can. Come on.
So yes, there are only 4 of these merino.
I'm sorry, what?
There are only 4 of the merino Mia combinations left. So
thank you. You look very handsome as well.
What could you mute yourself?
Otherwise, we want to see who's handsome.
Did you say how much the combination would cost? Did you ever say what the cost is to get those ones that you're showing us?
These, do you remember what they are, Fontel? You must have merino Mia still in your system.
I do, and oh golly, you know what? Give me a minute, and I will look it up. So
the brain just went.
I know the brain just.
We need to be accurate.
Okay, so what I was saying is that there's only 4 of these merino Mia combinations left. So the sheets will be marked when the color sheets go up on Wednesday. I'll take out the ones that aren't available, and if I can make another one of what then I'll make them. So at any rate, if you're on the fence about this at all, it'll be clear on Wednesday what's available.
So if we already said what we want, do we still
That
go
you
on
got.
Wednesday?
Okay.
If you said what you want, that's got
Yeah.
your name on it. It's getting shipped to you.
Okay.
But
do I go on the website Wednesday to pay for it? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
You said there were 4 left, but I'm only seeing 2.
Well, this
Can
is
we see them?
This is the one that's almost the same. And the other one is this one up here, which was
really nice too.
Also dark, the dark browns and
The one on the left, is that blues and greens or is that just greens?
no, it's got some blues. It's teals and predominantly greeny though. Just the one in the center is kind of
okay,
similar to my dress. And even then it's on the green side, so it's mostly green. I don't know if there's anything that would blue it up.
I thought all that's
Everybody laughed.
Did you ever figure out how much it would cost for them with shipping?
Yeah, I know that she is going all the way up front to the store to get the price to go on the computer.
Sorry.
So it'll be just a minute. No, you should know. We should have had it written down for
We
sure.
should have thought about that.
But we haven't had Merino Mia for a little while because it's gone. It was a much loved yarn. A lot of you know that. It wears like iron.
It seems to me that it's around 16 a skein.
I don't know. I was going to say 22, so I don't know.
I don't think it's that much.
Okay. That's why she's looking it up.
In 8 skeins, but that's why. That's right. That's why she's looking at.
And how much yardage is it with one of the skeins?
190.
Oh, no, 90.
Yeah, no, she's still looking. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's okay.
Laura, is there a particular order to use the colors or no, just whatever we like?
Got to get creative. Yep.
Okay.
All right, Laura, you were very close and I was not. So Fontel said it's 17.
$17 a skein.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we looked it up.
Exactly.
That's right. You were thinking of Symphony.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, this has been fun. I love these colors. This is great.
Yeah, I like all of them.
Yeah.
Laura, what is that garment behind you that's in different shades of red?
That is actually, that's another sweater in Merino Mia. But this is very specifically a gradated set of colors, which I do have 2 gradations left.
Oh, that would be amazing. And it's so limited, this Mia, except for the people who
I have this one, which is the soft sagey greens. And we could find something that would be a good accent for it. But again, I don't have those colors. But it's another cool chevron.
Can you pull it down, Laura? Because we only see the bottom
part of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So pretty.
Okay. Is that the one that Bridget Radams did, or
she did one similar,
or she modeled?
But this one was mine.
Okay. Does it have a name?
Enigma.
Okay.
But we will be able to buy some of the things when we come to the studio, right?
Yes, whatever Merino Mia is left, certainly you have
Okay.
access to that. You have access to everything else that's in this studio, frankly.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
wall of stuff, there's a bunch of symphony. I mean, this is the opportunity to see things that you just can't see. Including Brigitte, who is going to be joining us on the cruise and has some a couple of fabulous designs that she's done.
Yep.
So this is it is a very special moment. Again, anytime we're with you, Laura, it's we haven't done very many of these, but they're always particular and they're always special. Any questions? Otherwise, we will release you to this fabulous day.
Okay. Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you have
Thank
questions,
you.
by all means, feel free to call the store or email us, and both Laura and I. So, and again, thank you all for joining us. This has been great fun. We really look forward to being on the ship with you, being in classes, and
Okay.
it's going to be fabulous. So, all righty.
We'll see you all soon.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Bye.